Good morning class. This is your another practical regarding the magnetization of ferromagnetic material corresponding to external magnetic field, and in this we will trace the BH curve, that is B is the magnetic field and H is that magnetic field which is going to be induced in ferromagnetic material. So basically here we will discuss that how a material becomes ferromagnetic material with the help of external magnetic field, and corresponding to that we will draw a curve known as BH curve or hysteresis loop. So in this case we will use ferromagnetic material which will be there in the circuit. Along with that we will have source of power supply with the help of which we will give the electrical power supply to the material, and tracing paper will be there to trace this BH curve. So here I am having BH curve apparatus where at the input end I am having a AC power supply. So the positive terminal of AC power supply is connected to the circuit. Similarly, negative power supply is also connected to the circuit. And here the sample is internal, that is why we have chosen here internal. Now input supply is being to be processed with this resistance. Along with that I am having a voltage, so electric field is set up. Along with that magnetic field is being supplied with the help of this inductor. So this magnetic field will be required for the material to get magnetized, and material is there in between this circuit. Now to trace the BH curve I am having a CRO, and in this CRO this is the screen where we will trace the BH curve, and there are some knobs with the help of which we will generate a BH curve very sharp. Okay, and these are the knobs for x-axis and y-axis. As in the graphical representation of BH curve we will trace BH curve. So along x-axis there will be the induced magnetic field, and along x-axis there will be the magnetic field. Now these two terminals, these X terminal and Y terminal, is being attached to the X amplifier within the circuit and Y amplifier within the circuit, and there is a common point which will be common for X and Y amplifiers. Okay. Now this is connected to the CRO so that tracing of BH curve will be easy at this point. Now when I just switch on the plug, and here power is being supplied at 6 voltage. So 6 volt, with the help of 6 voltage inductor is induced with that power supply. So this magnetic field is being supplied to the ferromagnetic material. Now here the knob is at 6 voltage. So at 6 voltage we will trace the BH curve like this on the tracing paper. Okay. Corresponding to this 6 voltage we will first of all draw this curve, that is material gets magnetized with this much power supply, and this is highest magnetization point and this is lowest magnetization point, means this is demagnetization. Okay. So similarly I will take another reading for 9 voltage. So as I increase the voltage, similarly magnetization will be high. Okay. So induced, this is general magnetic field B and this is induced magnetic field H. So with the help of B, internal magnetic field B, 6 voltage will be the power supply for internal, and external graph we will trace here. Okay. Similarly I can go ahead with the 12 volt and the curve will be large enough, means magnetization will be more. This is how we can trace the BH curve. So this is how you will trace the BH curve for 6 volt, for 9 volt and for 12 volt. So with the help of these BH curves we can show that material get highly magnetized as we supply the highest voltage. Thank you.